be life-changing. One student I would occasionally take down to the lock stacks to view photo books. His name was Seth Boyd. And Seth is a graduate of our studio program, and he's now the publisher for Charles Lane Press. So I encourage all of you to buy Charles Lane Press publications. I think you probably know Fall River Boys. The most recent publication is called Outerland. It's just been out, I think, in the last few months. This was the book that Seth was showing at Boston at his vendor's booth. It's so amazing to see a former student in a vendor booth as a publisher. Very exciting. Another important initiative that we started was requiring all undergraduate majors and minors to take a library tour. This is something that we started back in the 90s. While I was away, Katie Keller came to the art library and she took over supervision of that, and she still oversees that program. So every undergraduate major or minor is required to take about a 30-minute orientation with us. This is our sign-up sheet. You think like one at a time is not that big a deal, but you start seeing the numbers of students, you know, where we have individual one-on-one interactions with them. It gets to be quite substantial, and it's been a great process. And it's not just a physical orientation. We actually sit down with them and talk about their research interests, their art interests, and then we get into our online catalog or databases so that immediately with that first interaction, they view the librarian as a colleague, as a friend, and we make sure that they leave that session with something that they can use. It's not just, of course, photography things that we buy. This is Carl Krennic's Jahrzeiten, made in Vienna in 1906. 8 beautiful